Hi, Shogol here, and today is a Warsaw Prison workshop update. So today I will tell you and I will show you the place that is a backbone of our facility. So the place where me and my friend Przemek, we are building, developing, constructing the gear and the equipment and the furnitures for our facility. So first, I will tell you a story how this workshop appeared here in our facility. So, as most workshops, my workshop evolved from my own personal toolbox. The toolbox I had with me 10 years ago when I started working with Lady Daria, and thanks to Daria's support, financial support, last mile, little savings, I was able to acquire more and more machines, more and more equipment, more and more tools. In a certain moment, this workshop became a solo company. So the company where me and my friend Przemek were making industrial furnitures. After we launched Warsaw Prison, I decided that Warsaw Prison, this facility, is far more important than the furnitures, and I move here all my tools, all my machines to our place. Also with the machines, I brought a very skilled and experienced metal worker, so my friend Przemek, who is part of our Warsaw Prison crew. He's our handyman and helps me here in the facility with the technical things and technical aspects. Some of you that were here already had a chance to meet Przemek, but I hope in one of the future updates I will have a chance to interview him in front of the camera. So let's go and I will show you around. Okay, so let's look around what kind of goodies we have here. I won't be talking about every box and every tool and everything we have in the workshop. I'll just focus on those most important ones. So this is the first machine I want to talk about. This is our lathe. So this is a semi-professional model with digital readouts, with the gearbox for making different threads, both metric and the inch ones. Very good machine, very good machine, very precise, very popular among people that repair machines and also in gunsmithing industry. I know that because my professional education, technical professional education is a gunsmith, so person that repairs the guns, makes the guns, maintain guns, and I'm specialized in machinist work, so I'm working on those kind of machines. So let's have a look what we have. This is drilling and milling machine, and here we have our welding table. I will tell more about the welding when we will be back here in a second. Here is our bandsaw. It's a semi-automatic. I will also talk more about it a bit later. Here is our storage for our basic materials, so all kind of steel rectangular and round pipes. Here are our welders, more of the storage, and draw boxes with some nuts, screws, and all kind of small metal. And here is a double drilling machine. I'll also talk about later. So let's come here. Okay, let's stop here for a moment because I want to talk about this machine, which I'm particularly proud of because this machine, so semi-automatic bandsaw, was made in our workshop with me and by me and Przemek. So when we started working with the furnitures, we started making those metal furnitures, we needed an easy solution to cut the metal rectangular pipes in different angles. So we came with an idea that we'll make our own semi-automatic bandsaw. So what we did, we bought a manual bandsaw Przemek made the frame, made the table, made the base. I was doing the automatic part of the project and the software part of the project. So I was made the controllers, and here the PC software. So this is the PC that that controls the machine, and it controls the engines, so the main motor for running the bandsaw, the cutting band. It controls the motor that moves arm from left to the right, and it controls the pneumatics to lift the arm up and to power the pneumatic vice in this machine. My main job for years was a software developer. For years I was doing the programming. Also microcontrollers and automation is my hobby since I was like 18. And basically the systems you see in the ladies Daria webpage, in Warsaw prison system, those systems, booking systems were made by me. Okay, let's go. I will tell you more about the welding. Okay, walking around this workshop is kind of a sentimental journey for me. We are at our welder's cart, and this particular welder was my first welder I bought, and I used it to weld all the gear and all the equipment you saw in Warsaw Prison 10, so all the equipment you saw at Daria's place. So it's a TIG welder. One of my professional education is also being a welder for TIG and MIG, so I can know how to weld using both of these machines. And this is MIG I bought for Przemek, so for fast welding our furniture frames. And this machine is used mainly by Przemek. And the new gear here you see in Warsaw Prison 20 was made by Przemek, was welded by Przemek using this welding machine. So those machines represent kind of two eras of Warsaw Prison. So my old machine, it's a Warsaw Prison 10, and Przemek MIG, it's a Warsaw Prison 20. So we'll see what kind of a machine will come up when we all upgrade to Warsaw Prison 30. Okay, so this is another machine we made with Przemek, also for our furniture business. So this is pretty simple machine, double spindle drilling machine. Straightforward, simple, easy task. Drill 2 holes in the set distance. And of course, as usual, Przemek did the welding, did the assembly. I did the programming, so it's also machine controlled by with the PC. There are 2 stepper motors that lower and upper those spindles, and there are pneumatic vice, and of course everything works in a semi-automatic cycle. Okay, so here we are in the heart of the workshop. So this is our welding table. So this is a system welding table, so the table that has drilled holes in the top. Those holes are spread in the 10 centimeter distance, and we use the holes to put there to fix them. Those tools we called welding fixtures. Basically those things come in different sizes and in different designs. Those were made here by me and Przemek, and we use those tools to as a mini vice. So the tools, when we tighten the welded material, and that puts the material in exact position. So when we weld, we put welded materials, we tighten the screws, tighten the grips, and during the welding, materials, so rectangular pipes, don't move, don't change angles, don't skew, don't bend. So they maintain the welded material in exact position as we put it. That makes that things we weld here have very high accuracy, because we actually can keep easily the 90 degree angles, so the straight angles, and the accuracy of the welding around 1 to half of millimeter, which is quite good. And well, that's a tool that makes every welder life much more easier. Also, when we are standing here, I want to talk more about how the work in the workshop is organized. So basically, all the manual technical job here is done by Przemek. So Przemek cuts material, Przemek drills the holes, Przemek welds those things, and Przemek, after welding, grinds those things. So Przemek does this technical aspect of the work. I focus mostly on the design. So I work in a 3D software. I use Fusion 360, and basically what I bring to Przemek, so he knows what to make. I make him this kind of a 3D drawings. Here is our suspension frame we have in B Studio. Here is one of my furnitures. This is the desk we are having in our operation room. And along with this kind of 3D visualization, I bring him a pile of papers, including 2D sketches with the dimensions, but also the thing that makes life easier. I have a tool to make the bill of material, because, for example, if we make this kind of a desk, as I showed you, it requires around 200 pieces to be fixed, to be welded together. So I provide him with this kind of quite complex bill of materials. So that's all in this metal part of the workshop, because I want to show you something special, something new and something extremely special. Let's go. Okay, so this is the little surprise I wanted to show you. So along the metal works, we are developing the leatherworking. Actually, the leatherworking was my first side hustle I did when I was like 19, 20. And after those 20 years, I'm passing the knowledge I got there then to our guards. So actually our guards are doing the belts, are doing the small leather bondage gear at the moment, and they are pretty happy, because it's a kind of a fun manual job they really like. They got a lot of very good tools. We have a linear cutter for them. We have the real leather, very good quality. We have plenty of small tools used for leather working. Of course, the rivets, the buckles, metal connectors, and whatever they need to do this stuff. Also, our girls are using my little but quite powerful sewing machine, and they learn how to sew the leather. Also, because we are improving our furnitures, we are also learning to do upholsters. So our girls and Przemek are learning to use the sewing machine, and they are quite progressing with the quality and the solutions. So soon our furnitures will also have very good quality upholsters. Okay, so any other surprises? Yeah, actually, this my workshop is full of small tools that I bought like once, used for one task, and they are lying somewhere here in the boxes. So, for example, I have small 3D milling machine, so small 3D CNC router. I have a laser cutter, also the CNC kind of a small laser cutter. There is plenty of microcontrollers, electronic devices, soldering equipment, but also parts for pneumatics, parts for power hydraulics, controllers for asynchronous engines. So this workshop actually has quite a lot of surprise and things to offer. So please expect that I will start making those things in use, and soon we'll get some very cool stuff made from this workshop. So thanks for watching, and see you in next update. Bye.